Captain make announcement already. Yeah.
Dun.
Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Wir möchten Sie an Bord des Follow Us Airlines Flugs 004 begrüßen. Vor dem Abflug vergessen Sie sich bitte, Ihre Sicherheitsgurt geschlossen und die Fensterverdunkelungen geöffnet sind. Im Namen der Besetzung wünschen wir Ihnen einen angenehmen Flug. Vielen Dank.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board to FU flight
004.
004 from Germany to Singapore. I hope that you all have enough of German sausages before you're going back to Singapore. And please fasten your seatbelt and then we will prepare for takeoff. Okay. Okay, welcome everyone back to our FU talk about cabin crew.
Yay.
This is a
fourth episode.
We are going to talk about cabin crew life. So as like Sean is a cabin crew, used to be a cabin crew, so that he will talk about more. And for me, I will be like a bitchy passenger way to talk about like, oh, what is actually happened. I can't really talk very clear because I'm having the T aligner with me. Then it's like a little bit like leaking out the gas. So please bear with me. And with this talk, I cannot pronounce the S word. With this talk, and we are going to use drink with this drinks made in Singapore. It's from the Jia crew, Jia factory, right? It's so similar that we had the one with the herbal tea. It's a Bandung Rose.
Bandung Rose flavored milk drink.
Yeah, it's a rosy favorite. And then I'm having the aligner, so I'm not allowed to drink any other drink except the plain water. So this is a manufactured special plain water from in Singapore for Fairmont Hotel. I will drink this while talking.
It's been a while since I last drank Bandung. Got that very nostalgic taste to it.
It smells nice. Yeah, it's like the Fairmont, the lotion. They use babu, babu, right?
No, babu.
Babu, yeah.
No, I don't know. What number
It's here.
5?
It's here, eh? Le Labu. Le Labu.
Okay, back to our topic for today. Life, cabin crew, flying and stuff.
Yeah.
What you want to start off with?
We will talk about very nice cabin crew that we faced. Like some of the cabin crews are very, very nice, and some of them are very blur. Some of them are very on their duty. The very impressive cabin crew is the one we had in from to Melbourne. We were the only passengers in the business class that drink a lot throughout the night, and the cabin crew gave us 2 bottles of champagne.
This one cannot say.
Yeah, cannot say. I mean,
I might say already.
Yeah, but I mean like it's quite a nice gesture
Gesture.
gesture.
So I think the airline's flight attendants are actually very attentive in the cabin. And actually they are very casual, very down to earth.
I'm very comfortable with them. It's not like a robot. It's not way too fake. It's not way too what they call, like, I'm a cabin crew. They talk to you just like a very understandable English. Very friendly.
Very humble.
Yes, the word humble. It's like even though that you ask for more food and all this, they are very happy to serve you. And when so far we never have any problem with airline.
No major issue, I would say. And it was always an enjoyable flight,
with them,
to be honest. And the food quality is very good.
Delicious, and it's very cheap. It's very affordable. It's very affordable.
Malaysia is expensive.
No, I mean that remember that we had a flight. We're supposed to go to Melbourne, and we took airline from Singapore transit to Melbourne. The price to Japan. So the business class flight is equal to Singapore Airline economy class. we were like very shocked with that, and then we think that, wow, it's very value for money, and the arrival time is very good. Departure time is also very good in Japan and in Singapore.
And then we are quite daredevil in the sense that it happened. We booked the flight after happened, but we still went ahead because we have like 100% trust in them that they will send us to the destination
safe
in one piece. And we did. Okay, and then we are actually very glad that we are flying with them many times, and it was always a very enjoyable flight.
Yeah, I think we have to be careful that when we talk about bad thing experience, we should not mention the airline.
We just
talk about
SYZ Airlines.
no, whatever. I remember the very funny flight happened to a cabin crew. We boarded, and then the crew saw you, and then she just dropped out the whole. Someone pushed her.
She didn't see me, but I walked past. And a tray of
champagne
flutes just crashed onto the floor. If you all have been following our...
The video is quite funny.
If you all have been following our vlogs, you all will know which airline I'm referring to. Yeah, so go and watch our vlog, okay? So it's very, very interesting because different airlines has got different kind of cabin crew, I would say. Like, I think Qatar has got a very international crew.
Like Emirates as well?
Yeah, and but the latest experience that we had from the area was Qatar Airlines.
Correct,
right?
yes.
And their crew are also very casual, but more, I would say, robotic. Rushing through things because they have 1,001 things to do on the ground.
It's a lot of things to do. It's like their serving side is a lot of options.
And because it's meal on demand, right, they need to really make sure that they catch the passenger before they go to sleep, especially during a night flight.
Yeah, so what is meal on demand?
Is that you just
tell the crew that whenever you want to have your meal. So it's like they have to be standby all the time. It's not like they will come up at the same time to serve the meal to everyone.
And every passenger has got their own request. Like some will want to skip the salad, some want to skip the soup, some don't want the main course, some only want dessert. So you need to remember all
they will
their
write
orders.
down. So we like it very much. I think this is more on the airline SOP. Yeah, but it's still like very impressive that how the cabin crew can really adapt that to make the flight experience very good. Then they will they'll casually talk to you. They are not trying very hard to talk to you, or because some of the airline they will talk about the same thing. How's the weather when you were there in this city? But they might not be there but it's just like you should know.
Do you know why? Because actually when we were undergoing training, right, we were told to restrict ourselves to a certain number, a certain kind of conversational topics. Like we try to avoid sensitive topics like politics, religion, and whatever sensitive topics lah. And then the safest is of course, how's the weather there? Do you have a good time? What do you do? And things like that. So very safe.
I think for cabin crew wise, because we take one of the airline quite regularly, so that there's a lot of mistake from them. But we were thinking that we quite enjoy flight 5 years ago. We think that 5 years ago is most of the flight had got no problem. And recent years we found out a lot of cabin crew was quite funny. They will bring out the food and then they forgot something and then they'll go back and then they'll take something with the food in and out.
Actually the golden era of travel has already gone over the hills already. Very sadly.
So we need a senior cabin crew like us to really.
But with that, right, it also comes with a price. Like the crew culture back then is actually quite horrific.
Make me a latte later, okay? I'll go talk to the passenger.
It's worse than that, okay? It's really like talking down to you, and so I experienced a lot of this bullying on flight. And
but is this bearable, or it's just you just feel not comfortable only?
It's very uncomfortable until I nearly cried. So it was so this is one of the worst experience I had. It was from this female supervisor.
Purple, blue,
Green.
green,
I
green
cannot
only.
say that lah. Then they will know.
Oh.
But anyway, you lah, Catherine. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a long flight, 4 sectors, and I was on check for that flight. Okay.
Check means what?
That means every
CHECK?
once in a while we will have checks like appraisal. So they make sure that you do your job.
Oh,
They give you a mark. So it was a long flight, and then I was stuck with her for like 2 sectors, and it's two long sectors. Yeah. So she's very cold right from the start. Okay, and then she sounds a bit sarcastic when you talk to her, and then you offer her drinks and stuff like that. So then along the way I realized that it's targeted at me.
Oh.
Yeah. Then during rest, because there were 3 persons in the same zone, then during rest, right, I was with her because I'm on check, so she needs to like supervise me. Then she said, do you know why I'm so nasty to you? Because your name is the same as my ex-boyfriend.
What?
Yeah, and then after meal service, we need to collect the trays, right? So I was helping her, so I was squatting beside her, and I was sorting out the tray, like slotting in. Then you know what she did? She did this.
Hey, I'm a senior, okay, you bitch.
She elbowed me in the temple area, and she do it very deliberately, and then she turned around and said, sorry, I didn't mean to do it. Like, you lah.
Bitch.
Obviously, you mean to do it. But anyway,
But it's like it's like at the front and the back, the tray.
No, we were in a galley, and then I was squatting down, and then she was beside me. So
why not? It's just like suddenly pull down, drag her.
I don't want. And later she said I molest.
Oh, then you can say that no.
Then it becomes a police case. Yeah, women, Malaysians are more. Shame on you, Malaysians.
You're too weak.
Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. First sector down, then finish already. Never mind. On the 3rd sector, back to Then she also like very rude to me. Yeah, until like one point when I was cleaning the coffee machine, and then like tears just rolled down my eyes. Because it's very bad bullying. Because I got very strong mind one, but I cannot take it.
Yeah, you used to be quite innocent.
My 4 sectors all ruined because of her. Then I was hoping that she get kidnapped outstation, so she cannot fly back, or she lao sai or whatever, then got to pack back. Yeah, it was quite bad lah. Then also I got called like you damn zero means you are nothing. By another supervisor before, but that was like in my first month of flying. Then threatened to prolong my probation period and things like that. But I survived, and I do very well, even better than them. Look at y'all. I'm sure y'all are still flying, right? Y'all losers.
You cannot say that still flying is a loser. Maybe they enjoy.
Yeah, because now they got to go and dig people's nose, and then go and
They have to dig people's nose.
Become swabber, what? Some of them go to a hospital and say, how are you? Have you taken your medication?
But I believe that
not registered nurse or not registered health practitioners.
I think they are getting tough because after a few years, I think cabin crew that we don't really see much more senior crew.
Actually, to be honest, right, if you go into this line, right, I can if you're the young and the budding viewers, you want to go into this line, I can tell you very honestly, okay, listen to me. The only glamorous part about this job is walking around in the airport. That's all. After that, right, everything is just shit. No lah, not really shit lah. You need to slog your hearts out lah.
You are just a high-class waitress?
And
with the safety knowledge to save people?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I would just say that there's a lot of, when you get into this role, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Yeah, like, a lot of things that goes behind the scene, the hard work, right, is what people don't see. And then they just see us as toilet cleaners, as waitresses and things like that.
But what if like some passengers say that, hey, waitress, come here. Like what you will say. Oh, later emergency, you just have a sound.
No lah, I don't mind. Because after all, that is like the
Serving
main
stuff. Right?
and it's what the passengers see. I cannot say no. It's more than that. I don't have the time to explain to you lah. Sorry. I need to go ahead and prepare my stuff. Yeah. So So I don't know about the culture now.
But I would say that because the Asian airline and Western and Middle Eastern airline, they all are different. So like,
but they still will bully each other one.
yeah, I think it's a culture for like these types of
I
service
heard of this
airline.
Airline,
Yeah, like
E,
the
right?
yeah.
You know they are so
poor thing.
anal until they will count the number of trays they collect. So they hit quota already, they just turn back.
Yeah, and then like
they
I think
let the
they are quite
others.
poor things that they are in the middle of the world. That most of the destination they don't really have a time to stop for like holiday. There's a lot of turnaround flight for them, or like maybe a few hour rest in the airport, and then they have to go back. But I'm still quite happy with them. 2 times flying with the E airline, I think is
Except the purser lah, who chased us out of the toilet.
Oh yeah.
That South Korean purser. Hello, 你最近好吗?
I think
감사합니다.
yeah, I think she's a Korean, right?
Yeah.
It's like very rude.
Also another BITCH.
Yeah.
Can roll down the stairs of your 380, okay?
No, she had to roll down from the back one, the circle one, the turnaround one. That's more fun. Like make a circle beautifully down. Is there a staircase at the back? No, right?
Have.
I can't remember. Have, right?
Yeah, have. Yeah. So yeah the culture not very not very nice to be in when you then when you go out station you're so tired already.
You just
just need to hello. Would you like to go out for lunch together as a group? Yeah, the junior got to call and do like
it's to greet y'all?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a practice from very long ago lah.
I would just like want to sleep and go to...
I'm sure they don't practice it now anymore.
Yeah, because like, the people now are more open-minded and more less awareness. It's just like, I don't care. It's like, it's my me time. I think me time is something very new in this era.
You know, there's once, right? So this person was trying to like ask everybody to say, okay, let's meet for a meal.
After arrive in the destination.
No, the next day, our full day, our full day of rest. Come on. Then you know what I did? Early in the morning, I ran out. Then when I came back, I saw that shit. They are there at the restaurant. And then the restaurant is like glass one. So I took a big detour. And then
is
ran
that
back
very
to my
bad?
room.
I was just saying, and
then I was the only one who didn't turn up.
I was just saying that I had a
rebellious.
good time outside, or I have friends in this city.
Yeah,
or it's
that's
like,
what I did. I told them, I need to go and buy something for a friend. Yeah,
I think shopping it should be the happier moment for a cabin crew that when
being alone is the happiest for me lah. Like I can go and buy and take. Oh, yeah, very scary. I remember about this very scary thing. There's this crew, right? It was the first time that I went to LA. And then I wanted to go Disneyland.
Huh? It's a whole day thing, sir.
No, that's besides the point. But this person, she say, okay, let's go. She wants to go also. Then never mind. I wanted to go very early. Then she say, hey, we wait 2 hours later, then we meet lah. Then never mind, go there. Then she say, hey, I forgot to bring my camera. You help me to take photo. Then after you take photo, right, you must send to her. Then it's another 4-sector flight. Then I need to take photo for her even in another station. Then I'm like, you lah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that allowed to like take photo?
No, as in we go Disneyland. Then she wanted to take photo to keep as for memory lah.
I think this
so
is
got a lot of like weird people around.
This is a very good thing, right? It's like guys usually don't want
But I
to
don't.
have photo.
Yeah, it's like not very nice to keep asking someone, and then you never ask, is it okay or not? Yeah, so
It's like a colleague ma, sister.
yeah, but
But you're really hard to meet the same person again, right?
Have lah.
Not much, right?
Not much chance lah.
So it's just like, for me, I just ignore that. No, I will go first. I want to have longer time.
Anyway, I think she resigned earlier than me. I think she cannot survive.
I think it's a very tough job that other than having troublesome passengers. Like for me, when I'm taking flight, I will be quite troublesome, which is I want to drink a lot, I want to eat a lot. I get hungry very fast when I in the aircraft. I have no idea why. And then like, no more like overheat again. And then I think it's food. That's what I will do. I will hardly trouble the cabin crew to give me any other thing, extra kind of service.
Yeah. Also, no extra service what?
It's like some people just keep calling for. I want this card. I want the bear. I want some souvenir. I want the pen.
Certain flights you will have. I ever encounter a flight where this person passed me a note. Ooh. And then you listen. The note says, "Dear sir, can I please have 4 playing cards, 2 postcards, 3 SQ pens?"
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that the postcard in the plane?
Yeah, they have.
Oh, they have?
But I don't know if they still have it now lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So last time they were, if you write right, they will send it for you free.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Then maybe I'll ask next flight. I mean, I can send to the viewer.
Depends on airlines, I guess. Yeah.
Wow, I think postcard, I don't mind to have some now. I think receipt and sending a postcard
But
is something.
very interesting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have passengers.
I think
who
like
do
if someone give you a note, you will shock like, oh, what is it inside, right?
Yeah, but I also ever give people a note.
Oh,
Because
you are such a terrible passenger.
No, because this passenger, he came and complained to me that the person beside him is very smelly.
Oh.
Then I need to find a seat for him, right? So I found a seat. Then I cannot say it in front of him, right? So I pass him the note. And say you may change your seat to this.
Oh, that's a very smart way.
Yeah, so I don't offend both sides.
I think nowadays the passenger usually they will just change the seat without inform the cabin crew. After usually the full service carrier, budget airline, most of them they will not change.
Yeah, but it depends lah. On certain airlines, when it's like always full to the max one, very difficult to change your seat also. Yeah. So so very interesting experiences that I think 10 episodes also cannot finish talking about it.
I will always think that cabin crews are always very fun, but things that I don't like about cabin crews that they will talk too loud in the galley. They're laughing up too loud in the galley. So I think it's not comfortable for me to listen to their gossip, and they annoy me that when they like giggling too loud.
But right, they should keep their noise level down, like. Yeah. Do you know last time when I was working, like in the galley, right? Everything I got to like really slow-mo.
Yeah, because some of the sound can be quite loud.
Especially in premium classes.
The China, like the
because
plate,
all the
this.
glassware. And
it was it's very sharp. I feel very uncomfortable with that.
When you prepare for like the next meal service, then you're like, shit, a lot of things to prepare.
Yes.
Then nowadays, right, you go on flight, everybody just...
You can hear the sound far away. It's like, it's time for... It's time for meal serving very soon.
Yeah, they don't care already.
Yeah.
Different.
I think some of the airlines, especially the Middle Eastern airlines, oh my god, I cannot really talk very well. Some of the Middle Eastern airlines, they have those like special stuff like serving only the food serving. Remember the Turkish airline?
Oh yeah.
The chef will the chef hat and then pull out the trolley.
They have the chef on board.
Yeah, and then like the Emirates, they have the nanny to take care of the baby, and there's a special cleaner to clean the toilet.
The spa manager.
Yeah, they call it spa manager. And they'll just like ask you that the towel is ready, the floor is then you can
Yeah, they will wipe down the toilet.
But it's
for
very
you.
nice. I like it because I prefer to go in when the floor is dry.
Right? Like it's
Clean.
new, right?
Yeah, so the
New,
spa
brand
manager
new.
really, they have a lot of different types of the cabin crew to make sure you have lesser work on that.
Yeah, they have the
Cleaner,
money to spend
quite
on all
true.
these things. So it's very nice.
Yeah, but I think and somehow it's like flying in Asia, we don't really ask the cabin crew to do a lot of things. Like those Asian passengers are mostly ask
Have.
free gift, free this, free that. Like they never hand you the whole baby to please take care of my baby, please feed my baby,
no,
all
don't
this,
have.
right?
They always ask for instant noodles.
Oh, but this is only certain airline that has the instant noodle. Not all airline have the instant noodle, right?
I think have like.
Usually Chinese airline, Asian have. Yeah. Instant noodle is something like very
Yeah.
Japanese and very
Yeah.
Singapore thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think Malaysian airline have the instant noodle. I'm gonna try to ask next time.
Don't lah. It's not healthy.
But it's like instant noodle is all the cabin crew nightmare because like once one of the passenger they ask for one instant noodle, the fragrance is all over the cabin. There'll be more and more passengers
That's
to
a
ask for.
trick.
Yeah. So
You
it's
know what
like
I do?
no more.
I ask, do you want to eat chicken or vegetarian?
Then
Because these are the two that smells the least strong or aromatic.
for the instant noodle.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
tom yum flavor, which is like when you bring out the whole cabin is like so,
Smells so
aromatic.
good. Because like tom yum is a very appetizing food.
Yeah, so I
soup.
asked, you want vegetarian or you want chicken?
But chicken is also smell very good though.
No. The brand is not as
I see. So like for cocktail wise, like, as a cabin crew, will you hate like a lot of passengers to keep calling for cocktail?
I don't mind.
You occupy your time.
Very fast actually. If you remember
all
everything.
premixed, right?
No. But
Yeah,
some
some-
you really need to mix like mad one. Yeah. I got a passenger who got angry with me because he drank like I think at least 10 cocktails.
It's normal.
No. But I really forgot his order.
Oh, okay.
Like until the 11th one I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Plus I think I also don't want him to drink so much. But I really forgot. Then he just get angry with me. And then I hand him the cocktail. He said he don't want to take it. I'm like, okay, childish. Then I walk back.
But that's what I will do, you know. So, like why you do? But because I will thought that you purposely don't
But
give me
you
the
know,
cocktail.
some flights are very scary.
Australian flight.
No. Cannot like that.
I mean, it's everyone know about
It's not that. It's not even an Australian flight. Yeah, it's some other flights.
Indian
it's,
flight.
It's very no.
Yeah, you may continue.
Yeah, it's very scary that
Like
flight.
what? How scary that is? It's like a lot of cocktail. I know that fly to Australia usually the alcohol be
there's
finished.
a long rest, right? So there's a rest in between, and then that time there were only 2 persons in the same zone. So the 2 person got to attend to about almost 200 passengers. The call bell never stopped.
Which country?
European country.
Oh.
Yeah, the call bell never stopped. It was on the way back to Singapore.
How the people will sleep like that? Is it ding, 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 ding.
That's why they wake up the rest of the Jing gang.
Oh,
And then
no.
everybody starts to party on board.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so it's
sad.
very scary. So there are some quite
So
Then-
what? It's like passengers like for me like I try not to call the
Yeah.
call buttons. Like if I go to the galley, ask is that a good thing for you?
I don't mind, but some of them will lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because like,
Do you know it's very funny? I ever got a passenger who came to my galley,
and
right?
do yoga.
And he gave me $5 and say, "Can I have a gin and tonic?"
Huh?
Sir,
It's free.
It's free of charge. Don't worry. You want as many I can make for you as long as there's gin and there's tonic. I'll make it for you.
It happened to my auntie, the Catherine. Yeah, Catherine again. So that's my very first time to take flight is from Penang to Kuala Lumpur. And she thought all the food is free, and then she was tick. So I want this, I want that. And end up when the cabin crew asked for money for the budget airline, she was shocked. She was asking that, wasn't it free? That no, it's chargeable. And then like the flight on board for the budget airline is like they charge a premium with that, and she was so embarrassing because I already opened. Yeah, she had to pay for it.
Oh, yeah. So yeah lah. First time.
But because that budget airline is something new in Malaysia at the time, so that she did not know that it's actually like a chargeable thing.
Okay, then that is very embarrassing.
Yeah. So but now I think now a lot of people know more budget airline than a full service carrier. Then they might thought that things are chargeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some people don't really know that you actually can bring your own food to a full service carrier to enjoy your own meal, but like not liquid.
But actually, they don't encourage lah.
Oh really? It happened to me quite many times. I saw most of the passengers they bring their own food. Maybe they have their own.
I know some
special
people
diet.
bring fast food on board.
Yeah.
Then it's like I was like, then they pass the whole thing to you and ask you to throw. Then I'm like.
But because like, maybe they will think that it's not safe to have the food from the flight, maybe.
Whatever lah.
Yeah, but so that's something that you as a cabin crew also don't like.
You take out trash space. Do you know I become very good? I become a master packer because of the job. Because the space on board is so limited, right? You need to be very creative with where you slot all your things. Yeah, including trash. Yeah, so if let's say you
So the
create
extra trash will like bring trouble to you.
not really trouble lah. It's just that you need to find space to throw the trash, and not every aircraft is as big as like even
new airline. I mean, new
even the
airplane.
new aircraft also like shit. The space also not enough one.
And have you any encounter that passengers drink their own duty-free alcohol? Because a lot of people might not know that you're not supposed to drink your
Don't have.
duty-free alcohol on board.
I'm very lucky don't have. But I got one. I remember got one passenger, he siao on board because I think it was a transit flight. Then he went into Singapore, then he bought perfume. So you're not supposed to bring LAG. That time, I think there's certain countries, they still have that restriction
After
on
the 911.
liquid, aerosols and gels. So he cannot bring it past the customs when he come back.
Oh no!
And he just kicked out.
I will just spray all over me and spray everything just to make sure I smell good.
I will always remember that because I was like, I mean, surely you must have.
No, your destination law.
Okay, and then it's also a fault of that DFS shop assistant. Never advised properly also.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm gonna sue the airline.
Shouting in the counter?
Yeah. No, in the aircraft. Everybody was like, some of the passengers were like rolling their eyes already. Like, oh, when is this going to end?
That's quite sad though.
All the way to Narita.
That's very sad.
Then, you got like, the aircon broke down and wow, tragic.
Oh my god, that's gonna be very hot.
Yeah, tragic.
I remember
You
that.
know why? Because it's an old aircraft. So the aircon broke down.
I remember that he took a flight as a crew, and then like the pilot want to save the fuel, he turned off the air ventilation, and then like
Wow, nearly died.
all of you all like nearly died in the crew bunk.
Lao
Right?
side, diarrhea. Some of us vomited.
Yeah.
I think CO2 overdose or something.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, they might not know that actually in the crew bunk thing is a very quite things that
Some of the
people might not
crew
know.
bunk like not very comfortable. Like you sleep like that, your head is like that. Your head is here, so it's like that. Then you will get acid reflux, ma. If your stomach is not strong.
But you still can turn to the
no,
other side
because
if
the
you want,
oxygen
right?
outlet is here.
Oh, okay. It's very dangerous, so you can
Yeah,
just like
if you turn, you want to what? Feed your feet oxygen, is it? Yeah, so there's a reason why you need to lie in a certain position.
The GoPro battery has broken. So we're going to need more money to buy more batteries. Sponsor us. Anyone want to sponsor us a battery? Okay, continue the topic about the bunk. The crew bunk. Cannot remember.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
We'll
yeah.
change the topic to about have you ever happens like someone dead on board or someone need medical help, then your colleague that really show a professional
You know, I heard someone date someone on board.
dating.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean date die. But date someone on board is like how? It's like they turn into a relationship to be together. I mean like between crew or between the passengers.
Between crew and passenger.
Three-way.
No lah. Like fell in love and then got married.
Oh, that's so romantic. Of course, we know someone very famous, popular in Singapore that became a very rich lady.
Besides that, got a lot of other examples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we are quite more
on
want to know, medical or
medical
like emergency.
emergencies. Have I encountered before? This little baby got high fever.
Oh.
On the way back, and then the going to go into fits already, so quite serious, so got to page for doctor lor. So usually if you are lucky, usually there is actually medical doctors on board,
But it's not
but you
always
need,
right.
not always, but then they must be willing to come forward to help you lah. If they are not willing, then also too bad.
But it's like 100% will have like or 99% will have like medical person on board.
Not sure, but most of the time
When things happen, then the doctor comes out.
yeah,
Or medical staff will
but
come
there's
out.
another alternative. So you can call SOS from the
Nearest
aircraft.
airport.
No, that means you'll call.
Oh, okay.
Then the SOS people will actually advise you how to do,
Oh.
what to do as the pilot prepares to divert or whatever.
Oh, okay, okay.
So there are contingencies in place lah to make sure that passengers' welfare are all well looked after.
That's the most important thing for all airlines to the
Yeah.
passengers. Safety
But
first.
for sad stories like people passing away on board, I've heard but never personally experienced myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah lor.
As for me, that I used to work in a cargo industry, and then, sorry, my aligner is really like making out my tongue short, very short a lot. So it's like I am the one to have to like I'm the one to in charge of import and export for one of the airline. Then sometimes like there's a coffin to be received.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the first time for me I see it's like whoa. So it's like passenger aircraft they actually have a coffin underneath all the passengers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
y'all
think
might not know
It's
thing.
very normal. lah. That's why there are also haunted stories on board.
On
as
board,
well.
right?
Like
But how the spirit can like flying so fast with the
they
aircraft?
pass away on board, lor.
So they
Yeah.
trapped inside the plane.
I think so.
That's quite fun. They can travel around the world.
Yeah, a lot lah. The older aircraft lah. Then some people they don't dare to go to the crew bunk to rest because they have
So crew die
encountered-
inside the crew bunk.
No, they encountered like
Negative energy.
no, they like saw people when nobody went up. That kind. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah. So.
I think it'll make a lot of crew want to turn to a budget airline. Turn around will not need
but
to
now
sleep.
budget airline also fly long haul ma.
True.
Yeah.
That's quite scary though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we?
Do you ever think to go back to be a cabin crew again? Like if no age limit or it's just like you're still qualified to any other airline, will you consider to go back?
Can consider lah, but maybe they don't want me.
That's like too bitchy, right? Well, there are old cabin crew. Like I don't think you're that old enough to not to be accepted.
Honestly speaking, I kind of like the job quite a lot. Like if not for the fact that there are things at home that happen, then I got to like stop flying, right? I will still continue flying lah, because I get a lot of satisfaction from the job. Like immediate satisfaction. Like when you're in a desk-bound job, right? You only get like year-end appraisal, you know? But when you're on board, the customers are your bosses. They give you immediate appraisal. Like some of them, they really appreciate you doing a good job in providing good service.
Yeah, it's like us, we buy flour for the crew, we
Yeah.
buy snack, we buy something. We
Yeah.
know when we know that our flight, the crew will not go down to the airport. Sometimes we buy
Yeah,
something
we
for
know
them.
that they work very hard.
I remember we bought a carton of donut, right? Or something, a carton of egg tart or all these things.
Indonesian snacks as well.
Oh yeah. So then like they are very happy, and then they actually like cut the cake to share with us.
share.
Is that the one that
Bandung.
Bandung? Oh yeah. Bandung.
Yes.
Bandung is another thing. Bandung. This one. Oh, you finished your drink.
Burung.
Okay.
Okay. And then yeah, so the customers actually will give you immediate feedback. And because I say, although the crew culture sometimes is very toxic, right?
But you might not bump to the toxic person.
No.
All the time.
So even if you have a very bad flight, I will redirect the energy and turn it into something positive by focusing on the passenger. And then I derive good energy from them to like ease away the negative energy that I get from my colleagues, which is very sad actually if you think about it. Because your colleagues are supposed to be the one supporting you.
Yeah.
But in the end, they turn their back against you.
I think they don't know how to manage the situation better.
I think some
it's
of
supposed to be
them-
like if you all support each other, the thing can be solved up easily.
I
and
think
like,
some of them, right, although they see the world, right, but their people management skill is like
Still.
all-time low, like really very
that's
childish.
quite sad. Okay, I'm going to talk about the last thing, last topic, which is changed aircraft, the cabin crew nightmare, or maybe it's a pilot nightmare as well.
I only encountered once,
Oh, okay.
but I got one very, very tragic one. There was a time many years ago. There is freak weather. Then
I
there is
remember
this
that story.
sudden snowstorm. So we are supposed to fly to destination A, but we cannot. Airport closed. And then we got to direct. Then the pilot is choosing which airport because we need to ask for rights to fly and land. Then the long flight become like an even longer flight.
Yeah,
Then
I remember
never
it's like
mind.
turning around different
Yeah, then
city.
touchdown never mind. Touchdown you go to the hotel, then you on standby to fly out because the passengers are trapped. They are supposed to go to destination A, not B. So you need to bring them to destination A.
Yep.
Then never mind, we need to bring the aircraft because a lot of passengers are also trapped somewhere. So we need to go to this destination C to bring this passenger to destination B. Then stay there one night minimum, rest like maybe 12 hours, then we fly out again. So we call it the Europe turnaround. Yeah, then after that.
But it was like playing like merry-go-round, right? It's like turning.
Yeah, but very tiring after that. Yeah, it's very scary. Changing aircraft is like not. I kena once before on ground.
You just have to rush to the new aircraft to prepare everything, is make sure it's there, right?
No, then because everything is prepared already, then you need to pack everything.
Yeah, so I had to unpack.
But luckily, the catering will help you to like bring it to the other aircraft. Then you just unpack. So very, very, very interesting.
Yeah, I think I can talk about catering, but I will save it to the next video because like, the camera is not right now. I need to fix the battery.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see you next time. We'll make a landing announcement. You first.
Landing announcement.
Yeah.
Madam.
Madam.
Meine Damen und Herren, wir danken Ihnen, dass Sie mit Follow Us Airlines, einem Mitglied der YouTube Alliance, geflogen sind. Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed to our very, very beautiful island in Singapore. We will welcome you as hot as the weather over here. We wish you enjoy our flight, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Tschüss, bis dann.
How to say goodbye in German?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.